My brother, on behalf of the government and people of Somalia, I would like to welcome you to your second home, Somalia. Indeed, Somalia and Ethiopia share common history, culture, tradition, and most importantly, blood relationship. Your visit today deepens our already strong political and social relationships, and I'm committed to take our relations to the next level. Your Excellency, nothing can divide our two brotherly nations. It's our obligation to ensure peace and prosperity of our two great nations through economic integration in order to lead our people to a prosperous future. Please allow me to pay a tribute to the tremendous sacrifices made your military servicemen who serve in AMISOM in the fight against terrorist organizations who pose an existential threat not only to Somalia but also to the region. My government is spearheading progressive reform in the security, economic and social sector, which will reinvent the fortunes of our country. Despite the challenges, my government is determined to fully utilize every tangible opportunity to continue to take Somalia forward. There will be no delay. There will be no disruption. Our fate is intricately linked. It's with this in mind that we must continue to collaborate and collectively work to defeat the current scourge of our region, terrorism and insecurity, and usher an era of economic transformation and prosperity for our countries and the wider region. Your Excellency, as we discussed today, my government is committed to develop strong economic cooperation between our two nations. Thus, I call on the implementation of full economic integration between the two countries to create economic growth, promote investment through development and of the infrastructure, including transportation system, highway, energy and trade, among other areas. Your Excellency, there is no country better positioned than Ethiopia to benefit from peaceful and stable Somalia. Ethiopia has an advantage not only in terms of shared long border, but also because of favorable long list, including ethnicity, culture, social, economic, security and political relationships we developed together over the years. There is a need for a visionary leadership in our two countries to harness such strong bonds that already exist for the interest of the people of our two countries. Finally, I would like to welcome you to the fold as the youngest leader of our region. I commend you for the transformative path that you have taken thus far and extend you every support. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Excellency, President Mohammed Abdullahi Mohammed, Excellency Prime Minister Hassan Ali Kahir, Members of Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to celebrate Eid in our second home. And greetings from Ethiopia for the people of Somalia. Isko Roma, Wan Imade Eid Mubarak. I want to start by expressing my appreciation to all of you for the warm welcome and hospitality. I am deeply touched by your reception, and I know it's a sign of your friendship and the people of Ethiopia. Thank you for everything you have done since our arrival. Excellency, I am not here to laminate the past, but to open a new chapter, a new relationship, a new vision, which I want to conquer and work on it in the future. If I go back to history, it is only to learn lesson, to address the underlying drivers of violent extremism. Our goal is a comprehensive strategy to promote regional stability in the Horn of Africa. We must look ahead with a spirit of new leadership and new frontier. I believe Somalis will build a strong and purposeful country. After all, Somalia is one of the world's most homogeneous nation states. You share the same language, the same religion, the same culture, and the same ethnicity. You are brothers and sisters, and we, Ethiopians, stand by you, shoulder to shoulder. The new frontier for our region, I believe, should be closer and full regional integration, where minds are open to ideas and markets are open to trade. We don't want to hinder ideas to flow from each corner. We don't want to hinder markets to flow from each corner, which help us for both nations and both people. It's a vision of a common trade area where people, ideas, goods and products move freely across borders. It is a future where we work to enlarge opportunities for our people and work for economic security that give our children and grandchildren great hope. It is a future where we abolish trade barriers. It's a future where we will create a single market in our area, in our region. It's a future where we stimulate more products, more production, innovation, and private enterprise, both here in Mogadishu, also in Ethiopia. The resource of our region and the talent and capacity of our people can provide abundance for all as long as we are prepared to recognize what we have and renounce fully violence and lawlessness. This vision of the region, a diversity of states, each developing all its culture, each solving its challenges according to its own way, but all of us tied together with a shared purpose and respect one another. I am here to tell you such a common project is quite possible. I am here to tell you that we can strengthen and consolidate our partnership. Finally, which I would like to emphasize, in my belief, we need to adopt and implement a border and joint strategy to promote regional stability in the Horn of Africa. While we need to remain vigilant in our counter-terrorism efforts, we will give equal attention to address the underlying drivers of violent extremism in the region. Regional conflict, lack of trade, and investment and poverty. In closing, I want to reiterate, I am delighted to be here. Somalia and Ethiopia have much in common. We do share blood, we do share culture, we do share religion. We also share rich history. The history of the region on occasion have been tragic, but we know from our experience as well as from conviction, success can be achieved. We can march out of the darkness into the sunlight. We will stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder. We can do better, and we intend to do so. Wahan Urjainai Somalia Gul, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, see you now. Thank you.